Welcome to this lesson, Introduction to Blockchain Development with Ethereum, presented by Coding Bootcamps. Ethereum use cases. And here is a little information about our instructor. And here is some other courses that you may want to take. So we have gone from learning the basic building blocks of the Ethereum operating network and the Ethereum blockchain, all the way through developing smart contracts and Ethereum distributed applications, or Ethereum dApps. Please check your learning materials for downloading the code for all of the for the application and the smart contracts that we wrote. Your learning materials will have the latest GitHub repository for you to download the materials. So one thing we can use for Ethereum is one use case is fundraising. So the ERC20 is a standard for smart contracts, and the ERC20 tokens represent cryptocurrencies or other business assets. So you can use ERC20 to tokenize parts of your business or parts of your application. So it is, and you can actually sell those tokens in what is called an initial coin offering, or an ICO. So if you have an application that uses any kind of coins or points, you can use ERC20 to sell those ahead of time in an ICO, and you can raise money that way. You can also tokenize your business, so tokenize equity in your business. However, though, you may be issuing equity, you may be violating SEC rules. So it's very important to check with an expert on ICOs before going up and actually running an initial coin offering. Entertainment. So Ethereum is a great environment for managing information assets such as videos, music files, or images. Obviously, this kind of an asset can prove who owns it, because we talked about how behind the scenes, Ethereum also has its ledger. So we can prove who owns a particular video format and validate that they get paid. Also, supply chain. So supply chain applications can run on Ethereum. Often supply chains are made of disparate independent vendors with a common customer. The vendors don't want to share any information with each other. They only want to share it with the end customer. So things like lots, deliveries. The transparency of the blockchain makes traceability much easier. So if there's a problem in the supply chain, it can be tracked down. It can be tracked down right away. Also, personal data or user attention can also be tokenized. So the Brave web browser is a browser that uses a blockchain-based tokens. So the Ethereum ERC20 token, called the Basic Attention Token, or BAT, which you can buy on most exchanges like Coinbase or others, you can actually get paid in BAT as you allow for advertisers or if you interact with anybody using the Brave browser. So please check the video on brave.com. By default, Brave blocks all advertising, and then you will allow certain advertising, and you can receive payment in BAT for your attention on that advertising. Record keeping. So again, deeds, licenses are important assets. You can validate them with ownership, with signatures. So we saw private keys can be used as signatures, digital signatures, dates, date stamps, all of which are very important for such items as deeds, licenses, marriage certificates, death certificates, birth certificates, certificates of insurance, many more. So notary type of items can be managed or maintained on Ethereum. Internet of Things. So we know the Internet of Things is quite insecure. And so we have devices that are connecting to the internet, and these devices don't log in. However, using a blockchain application, we can store that login information so these devices can log in when needed in order to secure the Internet of Things. Loyalty programs are another type of asset that can be tokenized using Ethereum. They provide more flexibility, fraud reduction, reduce program costs, increase availability. Another advantage is if loyalty tokens are redeemable from other issuers, this can deliver data back to issuing merchants. So they will understand what their customers are doing and how they're using the tokens they issued. Healthcare. So obviously, private healthcare information can be kept secure on a blockchain and only given or sent to physicians and healthcare providers, hospitals, and insurance companies. So we know that this is immutable and it is secure. So users can better manage their healthcare data using a blockchain like Ethereum. Smart cities. So smart city applications such as determining when light should be turned green, when light should be turned on, when green lights should be set to steady, can all be run through a blockchain in a much more secure type of environment. Also settling disputes, obviously validating ownerships, validating transactions with digital signatures. That type of transparency is all very desirable for settling disputes. So in summary, we talked about tokenizing use cases with Ethereum, ERC20 and fundraising use cases. So that was with the initial coin offering or ICO, entertainment and supply chain use cases, basic attention token or BAT in the Brave browser, record keeping or notary type of functions can also be managed on a blockchain. Internet of Things or IoT, loyalty programs, healthcare, and smart city and dispute resolutions. These are just some of the use cases. There'll be many more that we don't even know about today that we will see on Ethereum and other networks. Please take a look at this assessment. And again, for more information, more resources, please consult your learning materials. Also, there is a GitHub repository that will have all of the smart contracts and applications and dApps that we ran during this class. So please consult that repository or that GitHub repository. And here's more information on training, additional training. Thank you.